the mother passed away, they took the chair, put it in the basement. It sat there for years or something. Maybe I'm saying a little wrong, but then they brought it back up. They repurposed the chair with like different fabric. And now she goes, oh, you know what's really funny too? My daughters say they see her sitting in it. I go, girl. And she goes, well, I wonder if that's the chair. I go, unless there's a gold lame chair with like a neon sign over it. I go, that's the chair. It's
That's
a
the
significance.
chair.
But
Yeah.
do you see? And then why the mother was bringing that up is it's something that to validate how the heck. I mean, everybody has chairs, but it's something to validate the fact that they just redid the chair and the fact that her daughters say they see her sitting in it. That's totally the chair. That is the mother sitting in the chair. The kids aren't crazy. Now back to your necklace. Anyway, so.
Okay.
It's funny, too, because it's kind of what the necklace looked like in my head. But not exactly, but it kind of.
It's two different sides. It has a symbol on one side,
Uh-huh.
then it has a saint on the other.
Huh. How do you connect with the number 3? There are 3 of you? There's something about 3.
Well, my mom.
While
my
you were
birth
talking,
month is
sorry,
3.
number 3 popped in.
Birth month is 3.
Birth mother's 3. What do you mean?
March.
Oh, birthdays. Sorry, I can't hear with the headphones on. Sorry. I just heard my birth mother's 3. I'm like, what? Okay, got it. So got it. I don't know. So obviously, I don't know how that is. Is that tied with the necklace?
No. This comes from a friend of mine. It's a friend of mine's mother, who owns a Botanica, which is a spiritual center in Patterson, New Jersey, San Lázaro.
Huh? And how were you holding in your hand or something, or were you not?
I put it on every day. I take it off just to take showers. She asked me not to take showers with it, so I take it off. So I hold it in my hand. Sometimes I look at it and just I just figure which side I want out first, or not this side. Or
You kissed it too. You say thank you to somebody. I don't know. Sorry, they just said like thank you, and you say thank.
Yeah, to protection. That's what the necklace is for.
Okay.
Got it. I mean, that's a little general. I like a little bit even more specific, but there is. I was like, I'm telling you, there's a necklace. So
Well,
I'm like,
she blessed it, so it's and she's very spiritual.
She blessed
involved.
it.
interesting.
And I wear this necklace all the time because I call it my lucky necklace.
The key.
Key to success.
Oh, I love that. I love that. You should bling it out. That's interesting. Sorry, I'm starting. We're live, right? Mm-hmm. That's the one thing that stinks when we're live is that I'm like, it can take a minute or two, or sometimes for things to come through.
And
But,
see, I think that's important for people to know that, sometimes it takes a little while for whatever is going on to actually.
Well, it's not like what you see on TV.
Right,
So
no,
that's edited.
no. Yeah,
and that's not fake. It's
Right.
I don't call those people. That's not fake at all. I'm not saying that. What I'm saying though is that it's edited. They cut down time. They cut out things that don't make sense. They cut out. It's not always like that. So
Right,
people
right.
think I'm automatically. You're gonna walk in. I'm gonna say like, she says she knows about the washer and dryer, and you're like, oh my god. Like no, I did have something about a washer and dryer the other day though. That's why I just said that. Who passed from the overdose or suicide? So if you notice, I started rubbing my head. I'm like, this is my sign for an overdose or a suicide, but I'm leaning more towards.
I had a soldier I once served with that passed away in June for suicide.
Okay, so interesting. What did you send the family? You sent the family something. Is it a picture or something? Or no,
A picture. It was a picture of him.
You
Us
sent.
together, yeah.
Okay. I just saw a picture. I know, not who you thought I was going to read, right? So that's what happens. You can't pick who you're going to read. It doesn't mean your people aren't here because somebody's here for one of you two. But hold on one second. Interesting. What'd they do with the car or something? Or I don't know. I just see a car. We all have cars. I got here in a car. So, but it's why would he be bringing up a car?
Oh, he was he had a car that he was I believe it was Acura.
So
he was into cars.
So there's something. I feel like there'd be something more though. Do you see like where I feel like that mean like did somebody do something with it then? Like I mean, of course, when somebody passes, you're going to give away their possessions, but
I think his wife still has it.
I feel like there's something else with the car. Interesting. What about the ring? I just went to go play with my ring, and I'm like, when I play with my ring, I'm like, oh, that means I want to talk about the ring. So, but I think that's with you. Hold on. This is why I always tell people to take notes in my readings.
I have to say something. One of my very good friends is listening. She's on Facebook right now asking questions, and there is something with her with, unfortunately, her son has overdosed several times, and he's currently in the hospital right now.
Okay.
And there is something with her with a ring.
Well, there's a lot of rings.
It's her mother's ring, and it's connected with everything that's
I'm
going
saying.
on. Yeah.
So even though
It's not me. I just happen to know.
And this is something good to point out, though, is because even though I'm talking to Alex here, it could be piggybacking. So it was kind of like what I was saying about when I'm in a group reading. If I don't point to you, just because I'm not saying, I don't know what your friend's name is, I don't say her name, this is for
Right.
her. It doesn't matter. If she's taking something from this, if you're taking something from this, then this is a message for you as well. So I really do believe that. So there's a reason why I'm saying what I'm saying. And do you know what I mean? Sorry, it's weird because I hear myself. So anyway, but there is something about this ring too. So there could be the ring for her, but I really feel like this ring is tied to you. I know you're wearing a ring, but this is something else. This is like a male ring or something. Okay. Oh, that one? That looks like a high school ring.
No, I have it at home.
Oh, got it. So there is a ring. There is another ring. Okay. It's like past. Like somebody gave.
Yes.
It's not a ring you just got for yourself or like a wedding ring. It's sorry, you have to understand what I'm seeing in my head.
A friend of
Yes, sorry.
came from a friend of the family that passed away. He was also a veteran, and he before he passed away, he gave it to me.
Interesting.
It's an Indian ring.
So just know that's so you have a lot of people here with you. They wave. So hold on, there's somebody in your house. So I don't know if you have children or not, but they're waving to a child. So I don't know if this is the wife of the soldier who passed that took his own life, or this is to you, but they're showing me when they do this, I mean, we all wave. When they do this, it means that they communicate with a child that is alive. That's alive. So they visit them.
He has a daughter.
So
Has a 5-year-old
interesting.
daughter.
And they wrote something on her wall. How does an 8 connect? Sorry, I just tiny because did you just see me? I'm like going like this. So how does an 8 connect? Does she 8 or is
Her birthday on the 8th?
birthday the 8th or August
The
or
month.
August.
August.
Well, his daughter, I believe it is in August.
I'm not sure, but I don't know. I just mentioned that they wave, and I just started going like this, and they wrote something on her wall. So she has something written on the wall. I just see words on a wall, which means that, like, maybe I don't know if it's like one of those inspire things, or if it's they wrote his name on the wall. I don't understand what this
He
means.
was
They
into art, so it would make sense that he did do something on her wall. They live in California, so I haven't been around that house.
I just see. You know what I mean? Like, you ever go into somebody's house and they have, like, dream big or whatever, and it says it on the wall, like,
Right,
inspire. Like,
right.
So, and lots of people have those. I don't, but lots of people do. That's what I mean by, I'm like, see how it's my own images? So I'm like, I don't know where I've seen that before, but that's why I'm like, there's like writing on the wall or something. And that's very specific. And they comes in waves. So connects with her, and then there's the number 8. Normally I have my iPad and I'm sitting here, I take notes with all this stuff, so then I can hit stuff and keep things in order. Because you have no idea, even when I'm talking, I'm still getting stuff as I'm talking. They don't stop. I could take a pee break and they'll still be talking to me in there. So they don't just say, oh, we'll wait. No, they just keep going.
They go right in the room with you.
They do. They don't stop until I say when to stop. So they'll cut me off. They'll go to you. So I hope you guys are still listening, because or anybody that's on here that's listening, because they don't stop. So they can move on to the next person. But I will tell you, though, they keep bringing up Father's Day, so which means I'll celebrate Father's Day. So. But it's to you, Alex. That's you. Father's Day.
My father passed away around Father's Day, 3 days before Father's Day,
But
years ago.
because they just, in my head, they like pushed aside all the people we were just doing, and they
Zoomed in.
zoomed in on you. Thank you. See, you might be onto something, because she's picking up what I'm throwing down. Anyway, But they just literally pushed all those people aside and like, yeah, like it's like, oh, with the light. So I'm like, it's you. So I'm like, all right, Father's Day. So that's fine. Okay, so it's his way of probably saying that that's Dad coming through.
He had a sudden death, diabetes. Passed away.
Yeah, and he never listened.
Never.
Never.
No, he never. That's unfortunate because he's taking. If they're bringing up the fact that I never listen, it's like somebody saying like, I know, I never listened. That's on me. Because I feel like you guys hold guilt.
Sounds like my dad too. My dad died at age 50. He had both legs amputated, and he died in a diabetic coma from diabetes.
Sorry, I talk about death all day long. So I never thought I'd be in that business. Because if you notice, I'm perky and full of life. So I but I do take this very seriously. But definitely, Father, going on with you. He was there. So he's bringing up your wedding. So he was there or something. Like, bear with me. I don't know. Why would he be bringing up your wedding? So, hold on. No, you did something with his name. Sorry, I take back. So bringing up your wedding, yay, but he showed me no. You took my name. But when I see a name, I don't know what his name is, but I just see a name, and he showed me like you took my name. So which means that you did something with his name. You honored him somehow with his name. So
Manuel.
So you either took somebody, or if not you. Somebody took his name and made it like a middle name of a child, or they took his name and they put it. Maybe that's what's no.
It's my brother. My brother's name same name, and so is his son as well, my nephew.
Ah, okay. Interesting. Huh. Just know he's at peace, and somebody's upset that they weren't in the room when he passed, and he's saying that. He didn't want you in the room.
Directed towards my father, because he could be my uncle as well. I just did something in his name for a short film that I just finished today, and I did it under his name. Actually, it was today. I just did it under his name, but that was my uncle. He passed away this year.
And you did something with the name.
With the name.
With the name, yes, last year.
And there was somebody who wasn't in the room
And
with
my
them.
mom is upset that she wasn't there.
Okay, but it is.
Wow.
So yes.
Okay.
So,
Okay.
but, and this is the point where, okay, so just know when they get that one about somebody not being in the room, see what happened. Oh, sorry. I don't even know I'm doing stuff half the time when I'm doing a reading. They make me feel the feeling. So what happens is I don't know who it is or what. They made me feel it because I wasn't there when my grandmother passed, and I held on to that. So I know that feeling. So they made me feel that way. That's why I'm like, that's where the empath part comes in. They made me feel a feeling, and I know what that's like when I missed it by like literally hours. And I'll hold that with me for the rest of my life. I made peace with it, but I'll hold that with me, and I'll never do that again. Where I put it off. I'll go tomorrow. And I
did
don't know.
that.
Yeah.
I actually did that with my father.
So you know that feeling, and that's the feeling I just got, and that's why I just said somebody wasn't there when they passed. And they want you to know that they're fine with it. They're okay. It's actually probably better that they weren't there when they passed. But that's what I got. It's a feeling. So sometimes I see images, sometimes I get feelings, sometimes I hear things, but that was one of those feeling ones. It sucks because they tug at my heartstrings. So I'm like, I know what that's like. So they're trying to let you know that it's okay. It's okay. Anyway, and then maybe she's actually even fine with it. I doubt she is. But she's probably fine with it. But make sure she watches this. Make sure she watches this. And there's so many more. And listen, I will say this before we move on to anything else or whatever, because they won't stop until I tell them, is that, listen, they've lived an amazing life. I don't care if they lived 20 years or they lived 80 years. I'm like, these, our lives are so full. There's 24 hours in a day. And they live these amazing lives. So to give you a 30-second reading or a 2-minute reading and to be able to tell you everything, it's like, do they have anything else? I'm like, yeah, of course they got stuff. They got lots of stuff to talk about. I tell people all the time, listen, people come to my readings every 6 months, every 12 months, whatever, because they just continue the conversation. So once you get the closure stuff, that's always what they go for first is closure. And then once that's done, then they start talking about life. They start talking about the new house you just bought. They start talking about all this stuff. But closure, obviously your aunt needed to hear that. Your friend's wife needed to hear that. But is there more? Of course there's more. But we're on live radio right here on Sistah Chat Radio, and we're just going to have a second of readings here and there. So but do you see what I mean? So there's more. All of us have loved ones. I could read any one of you. I'm like, but really, apparently that's what needed to come through at this moment. So I can't control that.
Thank you.
You're welcome. But they do a good job. I told you there was a necklace. I always love that when you all looked at me like I had 3 heads, and I'm like, I'm telling you, there's a necklace.
There's a necklace somewhere here.
So it's funny. They'll prove it. I don't need to prove anything. They prove it. And it's funny because, you'll have the skeptics out there that will say, there's, everybody has necklaces and every blah, blah, blah. I'm like, yeah, but this was different. It's about holding it, and it was about a significant one. I've got necklaces, so it's significant. All right, let me real quick to you two. I don't know who it was, but, and no offense, but while you were talking,
That's okay.
that just kept going like this, and there's 2 of you behind me, and I don't know who it's to. It was one of those, it was like, let me just say something. And it was like about how extremely proud they are of you. And I know this is kind of general, but I don't care. I give general ones too, and I don't care if people like it or not. It's not my place to filter a reading. They're extremely proud of you. They know what you've been doing, and the extreme change. So I feel like you've gone from one thing to another thing. So I don't know if that means in your love life or your work life, but you just made this big change recently, and they're proud of you. They want you to know they see everything that you're doing, and there's big heart surrounding just both of you. And I know you don't even know each other, but there's a big. That's why I was like, I don't know who it is, but it's a female. It felt more grandmother-ish. Mother, I don't know. It was literally while you were talking, so I was trying not to be rude. I'm like listening to you, and I'm also like, so.
The last time we worked together, you said that.
I did.
Yeah.
Swear to God, I don't remember.
At a different location.
Come talk.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah. Well,
It was the last time. Oh, sorry. Come over to the.
Does that make sense to you, or is that her? It does. So maybe it's for both of you. So
Yeah, that might be a
That might
dual
be-
thing going on. Yeah.
because I feel like half of that's to you, but that's almost all of it's to you.
Oh, okay.
No. But I do feel like some of it makes sense to you, but it's not cold in here. I'll tell you that because I'm getting sweat bumps.
Yeah, she's sensing you
Good.
as you speak.
Yeah, and that's why I kept saying, I'm like, I'll get back to you. Because I'm like, I really want to make sure I say this because otherwise she's gonna hit me. This lady's. No. Oh, them. They'll spiritually hit me.
Radiating in my ears. So if it was anybody, it would be my late grandmother Rita Walker.
She sends you cardinals.
Cardinal.
So, and I get cardinal. I mean, a lot of us get. We're in the Northeast. There's lots of cardinals,
Yeah.
but it's when they do something significant. It's not just they come from a tree, eat, and go fly away. No, this is like they'll sit somewhere, they'll stare at you, they'll tap out your window. There's always signs and symbols around us, but I always say make sure it's something again significant. It's it's like, oh, my grandmother used to love when it rained. I'm like, girl, it's raining right now, so it doesn't mean that's just something that happens. When
She was an amazing woman. She,
and there's a book. You have a book of hers.
I have a lot of things. I have a lot of things of hers.
But
But
there's-
the one book that I do. What are you getting ready to do with that right there? That hand gesture is prayer hands on her Bible that my father gave to her in 1983, and I actually have that Bible in my car. I don't go anywhere without it. So oh my God.
I don't even know you. I don't
You
know.
me now, but
No, that's funny.
as far as you saying heart goes, my grandmother always wanted me to have a man in my life, not so much to replace my father, but to love me like how my father loved me.
No.
And so if she's telling me, and I'm getting used to this, a little emotional. She really just wanted me. She wanted somebody to love me, and I finally have that person. And I've had him for 5 years, and she's just acknowledging the fact that my husband, and we didn't even get like actually physically married. We got baptized together, and that's another thing she was a strong believer in. Like, be with a man that fears God. A man that fears God is gonna take care of you. And he adopted my children, and like he's like the best thing ever. So that's the heart thing and prayer hands.
But don't tell me anymore, because I swear, if we have a reading, I want to. Only because if we have a reading, I don't want to know anything else.
Wow.
That's amazing.
That's powerful.
But you took some of that too, though. See, that's why I even said, I feel like half of this is for you, but it was really like I was speaking
Coming
to
out
you.
strong in her direction.
Yeah. But I always like to make this clear, because people will be like, oh, well then it's her. It's her. I'm like, no, don't give it away. This isn't the last piece of pizza in the box. I get people that do those, and they'll go, oh, well, you know what? She needs this. You take it. I'm like, what do you mean you take it? You don't. It's not how this works. It is. I'm telling you, it was over here, but there's a reason why both of you connected with that, and you don't even know each other. So that means that message, parts that you take are for you. But I'm telling you, that's why I said, but I feel like the whole thing makes sense for you.
Mm-hmm.
So that's interesting. And that's another thing I see. You have my quote on there. I love the Dr. Maya Angelou is one of my favorites. I love her. When she speaks in poems, and I love that. And be a rainbow in someone else's cloud, and I love that. And that's, people come to me because people come to me with pain, loss. I'm like, they come to me because they just want closure. Some people just come because they're curious on what the heck this is.
Yeah,
And I don't care. That's fine. I believe this is me personally. My like motto is just, live in your truth. I'm like, be authentic to yourself. Like, girl, I came here with glitter in my hair, and this is not something I did just for you. I do it all the time. I believe in just being true.
Absolutely.
I bring whatever messages. That's why I said, I don't care if people are going to say it's generic or that's general. I don't care, because it's why would I want to stop your message because of what other people think? And I don't
Absolutely.
care. So they gave you specific stuff, and then they told you some stuff. Sometimes things are general. They have to be, because otherwise you won't understand it. I equate it to like Wi-Fi. That's why sometimes they'll give you a general thing like the necklace, and then it's like there. And once I'm like, okay, it's you, I know. They'll connect with you and give you more. Did you notice once I connected to you, I'm like, now all this stuff started coming through. Mm-hmm. Once you guys stood up, I'm like, now I'm getting, what's this? I'm like, and that's the Bible, and there she did put the thing. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So do you see, I didn't know what book it was. She just showed me that. So do you understand, though, is that that's how this works. So if I can help people, that's what I want to do. I love what I do. I take it very seriously, and we're going to.
And Matthew, we always love having you come and visit with us. We want to, unfortunately, this time has gone by so incredibly fast.
Way too quick.
It does. That's why my readings are 2 hours.
But, we always want to have you come back and visit us.
Anytime you want.
Wonderful. We want to thank our wonderful sponsors, brokersrealty.com. We want to send our heartfelt love out to Betty Piat, who has had some health issues over this past week.
Feel
better,
Betty.
Feel better, Betty. But they have been amazing sponsors for Sistah Chat. They are always there to support us in all that we do. And we also want to let everyone know that we are going to be having a New Year's brunch, and tickets will be available in January. It's going to be $20 per person. That'll include the brunch and your tip. So please let us know if you're going to be interested. You can go on our Facebook page and sign up. Also, we are going to pick a name for our giveaway.
I would like to give away a gift certificate as well.
Okay.
I feel like so many people probably participated online.
Then pick a name for you're going to give it to.
Sure, I'll do a $25 gift certificate as well. Ruth Rockenhauser Longo.
Woohoo!
Longo, all
All
right.
right.
$25 gift certificate from Matthew,
That's a
Lehiogh
$25 gift certificate towards
Okay.
me. We just need your new info. But how funny is that the Pat Longo was the one that I said that
Yeah.
was the one who told me I was a medium.
Okay,
Wow.
pick another one. This is for the gift certificate for the bar.
Above the Bar Soapery.
Above
and
the Bar Soapery and gift store.
I'm gonna butcher.
So
I'm sorry.
close.
I hope I don't butcher this name. I'm so sorry.
Sahar
Sahara.
Abdulaziz.
Thank you.
All right.
Sahar.
Sahar, yeah.
We'll make sure that you get it.
All
Yay.
right.
Thank you,
Yay.
Sahar.
All
Mama
right.
C, you have to give us your moment of wisdom.
And I'll do that very quickly so that we are on time. And today's Sister Chat wisdom reads as follows. Let nothing or no one stand between you and your dreams. They lead somewhere you belong.
Wonderful.
Mm-hmm.
Thank you all for joining us this evening. We have had such an amazing time with Matthew Kamont. If you would like to reach out to him, we are going to put all of his information
LehighValleyMedium.com.
on our
That's
Facebook
simple.
page.
It's so easy to find him.
Right.
Hey, and every Sunday night you do.
Yeah, I do when I can. Friday night, Sunday nights, 9 p.m. on Facebook Live. I do a show.
Wonderful.
But I have you guys as my guests.
And that's how we
Wonderful.
found you.
We'll come
That's
down
how
and join you.
That's how I found out about you because I watched that.
Oh, that's wonderful.
Yeah.
Well, I'd like to do a podcast. I'm working on that now.
Oh, okay.
Well, we'll have to talk about that.
Sorry. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us this evening. You've been listening to Sistah Chat, and WSMR 100 FM will be here next Thursday evening, and we look forward to seeing you then. In the meantime, have a great week.
And a happy holiday as you go forward into this wonderful time of year.
Blessings.
Have a nice evening, folks. Thank you for joining us.
That was fun.
And here, because I'm like, it didn't really.
Sistah Chat Radio, turn us on, enjoy the show, membership for the soul.
Regardless religion, your status, your goals is where everyone grows from what everyone knows.
Sistah Chat Radio, turn us on, enjoy the show, membership for the soul.
Your purpose, your passion, yes, we can discuss. Designed just for you, yeah, you can trust us. Trust us, trust us.
Sistah Chat Radio, turn us on, enjoy the show, membership for the soul.
Regardless religion, your status, your goals is where everyone grows from what everyone knows.
Sistah Chat Radio, turn us on, enjoy the show, membership for the soul.
Your purpose, your passion, yes, we can discuss. Designed just for you, yeah, you can trust us. Trust us, trust us, trust us.